What is good, everybody? Back at it again with another video, and this is going to be my final mock draft, as the draft is in less than 40 minutes now. I tried to do it early today. My Wi-Fi was crashing, then I had to go to a football banquet. Did one earlier this week. This is my final one, so none of those picks mean anything. This is the final one. There's a lot of news, but I'm just going to try to go fast, so you guys can see this before the draft. But I just want to see. I'm just gonna look it up because one day when I get 32 out of 32 picks right, I want there to be proof. 7:51. All right, p.m. April 29th. That's before the draft. We're just gonna get right into it. Jacksonville Jaguars. No argument here. They're going Trevor Lawrence, and I'm just gonna talk about the 49ers already. Trey Lance or Mac Jones is down to, they said. There's limitations with Mac Jones. Sky's the limit for Trey Lance. They plan on keeping Jimmy G for the whole season. Why would you do that if you have Mac Jones, who most people say he's ready to play now? You got to go Trey Lance. At the end of the day, you can't go Mac. You can't take another Jimmy G type quarterback. Kyle Pitts, the Falcons. I think they're gonna try to run it back a little more with Julio and Matt Ryan. Bengals have to go Penei Sewell. Joe Burrow is going to die in 2 years if you don't block him. The Dolphins are taking a receiver no matter what. I think Jamar Chase. Actually, there's an outside shot. They take Penei Sewell, but Jamar Chase, best receiver in the draft. Doesn't matter about the chemistry with Alabama. They have to go Jamar Chase. I'm trying to find the New England Patriots. We're gonna force his trade. Bill Belichick. We like Justin. They like Justin Fields. All right, he's been quiet. He said a lot of things. As Pat McAfee said, he's a guy that walks into a room, says a question, walks out. But now draft night, he's gonna come to 7. Matt Patricia kind of like not there anymore, but the connections with the Lions. He's getting his boy Justin Fields. Panthers aren't trading down. They need a corner. They need a left tackle. They can get the best of the best right there at number 8. Rashawn Slater, 9. Broncos could trade down. They're not trading up for a quarterback, but if one falls in their lap, they're getting Mac Jones. Think of a way better Mark Sanchez, Trevor Siemian, and Paxton Lynch combo with Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Lock, and Mac Jones. Cowboys, they've watched all this action happen, and there's been no defensive players taken. They take Patrick Surtain, the best corner right now, fundamentally, but his ceiling could, cap fairly soon. Giants, I'm going to get a little nuts here. I'm doing a trade. The Cardinals, a lot of people have them going running back super early. And I'm going to say there's 2 receivers on the board. Eagles are definitely taking one. And they're going to go Jalen Waddle. He scheme fit, super fast. They can get creative with him. DeAndre Hopkins on the other side. Eagles, they trade down from 6 to 12, get a first next year. Still get the same guy who they probably would have taken, Devontae Smith. Chargers have to protect Justin Herbert. Has to be Christian Darrisaw, left tackle. Minnesota Vikings have to protect Kirk Cousins, and you lost Riley Reif. So Ezra Cleveland, your left tackle, second round pick last year, can play left tackle now. Doesn't have to play right guard. AVT, Elijah Vera Tucker plays left guard. Lions trade down to 15. Still get the same guy. They might have taken Micah Parsons. They have needs all over the place. Giants, very well could be line, but they took a lineman in the first round this year. I don't think they will again, and the 3rd and the 5th. They go corner. Logan Ryan's is getting old. 1 year left on his contract. They build one of the best secondaries in the NFL. Raiders has to be right line, probably tackle because they believe in Denzel Good. There's no center worth taking. I'm trying to find him. Tevin Jenkins, there he is. Fits that Raiders mold. Scheme fit, just big, powerful guy. Dolphins, edge. Jalen Phillips has to be the pick. Miami, Florida, Miami Dolphins. Not moving too far. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Ron Rivera values those high character players, and he gets that in Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who's a stud linebacker / big nickel / safety. Bears go Greg Newsome II. Stays relatively local as well. Chicago area, Northwestern. Colts could go offensive lineman, but they're all there's a chance at least one of the guys they like, Eichenberg, Christensen, Radones, at least one of them will be there in the 2nd. They go Kwity Paye edge. They lost Justin Houston. They haven't had a dominant guy since Robert Mathis. Titans, they cut Adoree Jackson. Malcolm Butler and Desmond King. They have to go corner, and it's going to be Caleb Farley. Best corner in the class if he's healthy, no doubt. There is a concern there, but they have Janoris Stakins for 1 year. Farley can be a beast, and then Fulton as the cornerback too for the future. That's a nice pairing. Jets. Let's see how far he is down. Aziz Ujulari, scheme fit. Quinton Williams kicks inside with Rankins, Sheldon Rankins, Carl Lawson and Aziz on the edge. Saul likes his defensive guy. Steelers. They're going interior offensive line. Pouncey, retired. They don't have tackles either, but there's none worth taking. Landon Dickerson, Alabama, can really play all 5 positions on the line. Jags, it's a matter of maybe not who we have the highest graded, but who's the Browns going to take. They lost Ogunjobi and Sheldon Richardson. They're going to take Barmore if he's there. So we're going to take Barmore, and we doubt anyone will take Trayvon Merrick. We'll take him in the top of the second round. Browns, no defensive lineman interior worth taking now. You go linebacker. I've seen this mocked a lot. Daniel Jeremiah, and I'm doing it. Very underrated player out of Kentucky. Jamin Davis had himself a very nice pro day. Wide receiver. Rashad Bateman's falling due to a mysterious injury. I'm going to go Terrace Marshall here. Big guy. Can separate as well. Great catch radius. Someone that Lamar clearly needs as their best receiver. But might be Sammy Watkins. The Saints. Maybe would have gone corner if the top 4 were still here. So they lost to Norris Jenkins. They don't have a number 2 boundary. I know they have guys that can play in the slot. They have diverse safeties. But it's going to be Zayvon Collins. Can kind of run all over the place. Be their linebacker as they lost Anzalone and Quan Alexander. Packers. Is Aaron Rodgers going to get traded? Or is he just going to sit out? But I think it's desperation time. You just got to try. And you get Elijah Moore. I think that's very likely. I think they take a wide receiver or a corner. I really don't think you can screw it up anymore, but maybe they do. Bills. I don't think the top 2 running backs will still be here. I think the Jets, I think the Dolphins could take him. I think the Cardinals could take him in round 2. Najee Harris out of Alabama. Heard it could be ETN. Would not be shocked if it's Joe Tryon. We'll have going to the Ravens. They lost Judon and Ngakwe. 3-4 defense. Perfect scheme fit is Joe Tryon. Comes off the edge. PFF has him a little grading, but he's very good. And then finally, the Bucs. Some people have them taking quarterback. I don't really think so. I think maybe round 2 at the earliest. Round 3, I think, is likely. And they're going to go with someone who's developmental, doesn't have to play right away, but has huge potential, which is Gregory Rousseau out of Miami. I don't care about their draft grades. They don't value running backs. Don't value Jamar Chase. But it's going to be crazy. There's probably going to be some player trades in there. I can guarantee at least one player is going to be moved. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you agree or disagree with. Hope you all have a fun night tonight. Peace.